Tonight, Menlo Park police are sharing information of the high-tech tool they used to bust a group of people accused of stealing cars. Now, it's called Star Chase, and we want to show you some video the department recently posted to social media to show how it works. Now, we highlighted it so you can see it better. Now, the officer deploys what's called Star Chase. It's a GPS tracker. There you can see it actually attaches to the car right there, and that vehicle flees, but they've got that Star Chase on it. KTVU's Ann Rubin joins us live from Menlo Park tonight to tell us what happened next. Ann.
Yeah, this actually all started when officers spotted that stolen car on Saturday. Now, the driver tried to take off. Fortunately, he took off with the GPS tracker already attached. Okay. This was how it started, a stolen car racing through a neighborhood. Then Menlo Park police launched the Star Chase.
Is that a Toyota Camry?
The device, a high-tech GPS tracker. It sticks with magnets and adhesive to a fleeing vehicle, meaning officers can back off a pursuit.
Pursuits are dangerous, so having different options besides just either giving up and letting the guy go or chasing him until the wheels fall off, it's nice to have other tools that we can use for that.
In this case, the stolen car ended up in Berkeley, where authorities, including Menlo Park, arrested the occupants. There were two 15-year-olds and a 13-year-old, and in the car, a replica Glock 19.
I think every bit of technology that you can add to our toolbox helps us.
Other departments like Fremont and Hayward are using Star Chase too. San Francisco just started this spring. But not everyone has found it helpful. Oakland police dropped the technology, citing a lack of use and success. We spoke to privacy advocate Brian Hofer about it in March.
One or two times where the dart actually did affix to the car, the driver or the passenger just hopped out, pulled the dart off the car and drove off.
Menlo Park officers say there are challenges. They've had a 60% success rate getting the trackers to stick, but they say cases like this clearly show its value.
When you need it, It's really nice to have.
It works. It works. And this technology is not new. This is actually old tech because of at the end of the day, if it works even slightly, if it's over 50% and it works, I say use it, because at the end of the day, we might need this more than we don't need this. You know what I mean? They stealing cars and then they're getting away with it. Now, if the criminals were a little bit smart and kind of just got it, like they lost you, you stopped chasing them, they got the whip, left it, and then they went somewhere else, then they'd get away. So then you'll never find the guys. Now, I don't really agree with using like the air, which means getting the helicopter to find them, because now we're using hella money just to track down somebody that stole a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we're using hella taxpayers' money just to find a motherfucker that stole a vehicle when you could just track them down in GPS and just go find them based on the troopers. I just think it's less money spent. Now, that's not here or there to say, I guess, find the car regardless. If they're a wanted criminal, yes, of course they stole a car, and that's a big thing. But it's like when they're trying to give people speeding tickets while using the helicopter in the sky. You know how much fuel you have to use to stay in the sky while trying to scan people that are running on the side of the street? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of productive if it comes, I guess, if you just want to fight crime versus how much money it takes. It's like the price it takes to fight the crime costs more than the crime itself. You get what I'm saying? And then these kids, of course, they got a replica gun, which is the Glock, of course. They're doing what they need to do. They're doing what they want to do. That's really what it is. But the concept of the cops are outsmarting the teen drivers, first off, you got to find them. Second off, sometimes you won't even find them. They just stole the car. They already stripped it out of there, and then they dipped off with it. So I guess if they can use this for better things in the future, yes, this will be very helpful. But this isn't new tech. I want to add that. This isn't new tech. This is actually very old tech. They've been having this for maybe over 5 years. I don't see why they haven't been using it. No, like I know GSP, they don't get crazy. Georgia State Police, they don't play around. They'll ram you off the road. They'll hit other cars. They don't care. They will do a high risk chase. Now, we all know that chasing an individual might be a dangerous maneuver because that person is willing to run lights, hit anybody in the way, and the police is right behind them, trailing them. I'll be honest, this might be the best option to not only that, they also have another maneuver where they kind of catch the back of the tire, and it stops the whole car from pursuing forward. But in that case, now they mess up the whole car and then they pull the whole axle off the car, right? Now you got to explain that to the owner because now he got to make a report versus something this simple. You could just shoot the back of the car, hit it with that little thing that sticks, and have multiple of them. You know what I'm saying? Have a bunch of them to see if they stick. Of course, they can just pull it off, and that's why you're supposed to be directly behind them and not on the side of them. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll get them. Like, I don't know. Eventually, I think they're going to make cars all electric, so then it's like a Tesla. They can just shut it down. They can just send a little number in, and it just shuts the whole car down. Like bait car. I hope they don't do this. We'll see in the future. But I guess that's not really a way to outsmart the teen drivers that are still in cars. It's a way to catch them. But like I said, you're using a lot of resources to catch a child still a whip. You know what I'm saying? Like the Kia boy. Say the Kia boy stole the car. They put one of these trackers on it while chasing it down, of course. Plus, you got to get close to it. You got to be, I think, within like 5 feet of it, 5, 6, 7 feet from it before you can shoot this thing for it to accurately even attach. And then they're going to send the helicopters to chase it down. See, that's kind of where I have my flaw at with it, because I'm like, we're just using so much resources for what? You know what I'm saying? But then again, we spent a lot of money for no reason in the first place. So, y'all tell me if this is even a good idea. I think it's a great idea to use, at least to have an option to have it. I'm not saying that they should get rid of it, because, of course, that's what the other police department was stating, that they want to get rid of stuff like this. But then again, it helps more than it does not help. I wouldn't use the helicopters, per se, to save the unit or the department more money. But, shit, how you going to find your car? Find that shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be playing around with these kids. Like, y'all playing with their ass, letting them get away. That's why they doing what they doing. If I was the police officer, I'm going to give you a rundown. If I was the police, look, I'm going to pull up on them, right? I'm going to bail out the truck after I track them down. Guns out. Get on the ground, or I'm going to blow you down. Look, I'm just talking at this point. I'm an officer. I know he a kid. I ain't going to really shoot. But look, this kid did have a gun. So I might be talking, but I'm serious as hell. And once I got him, in the handcuff, that's when I take my service belt off and whoop his ass with it. You know what I'm saying? Do cops get in trouble for that? If a cop seen a kid, 15-year-old, still a cop, I know that might be excessive force, but the parents might be okay. Like, if my son got caught with a Glock clone, a real gun, and he stole a whip, and I caught him, and the police caught him, and he didn't shoot him because he knew he was a kid, and then I see he got him in handcuffs, he whipped his ass with, like, a belt, just like 3 or 4 lashes. Yeah, get your motherfucking ass in this car. What y'all think about that? Is that excessive force? Look, I'm for it. I'm for it now. I'd rather a cop whoop my kid with a belt than shoot him, G. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I say whoop his ass. Just belt to ass. Right with the police, so he know, like, look, and I got you on the cam, so they know I whooped your ass. I'm gonna send it around your school, so they know you got your ass whooped, literally. I didn't beat you up. I took a belt and I put belt to ass physically. It's your boy AngeloSavage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe.